Let's see. Just testing if it's actually doing what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to like stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. I think it's working. It works, I think. Easy. No, let's see Twitch if it's working properly. Yes. Okay. Okay. Seems to have a stable FPS as well, so let's pause. Let's see now. I just have to grind fucking Cthulhu, man. See, user the overlay. There. It seems to be fine. Okay, fucking let's go. Okay. Yeah, I forgot what the button is for my overlay, but it's whatever at this point. Overlay, let go, yep. Alright, I guess time to grind. Let's go my boss ready. How many nights I have left? 8.6. Yeah, it's enough for like an hour or so. So let's get to this. That. Wait, am I out of fucking perfume? Yep, fuck. Oh. Let's first check if someone is in here, because usually... Yep, there's a dude here. So ask if you use 2 rotations, otherwise I just try to switch or something. Yeah, so see if I was starting to grind just regularly, that guy would be annoyed or some shit. I mean, I don't mind some PvP I suppose, but I'd rather not be an asshole. And let's hope I'm the one with the... What's it called again? The intruder alert for Cthulhu. Get myself some latents maybe. I think I bought a value pack like yesterday. So I can sell some stuff. Yeah man, I should really get some perfumes on, but money at the moment. 9 mil, but it's not enough. It's fine for now though. I'm not sure why, but like in this rotation, the scuffed one I suppose, I tend to get more like, well, not trash, but I get less trash loot, but I get like actual rewards. I'm not sure why, to be fair. Like I've been grinding here like for the past few, I guess, days, and on the other rotations below me, I suppose, I tend to get like no Alcars or Tongers at all. Whilst when I'm on the rotation, I guess the more scuffed one, I got like what, 2 Alcars, like 5 Tongers in 2 hours. But then again, then there's like the 10 hours of not getting anything, so we'll see how things go. I've seen like a couple of Twitch people fucking get like striked for like all their clips, even though they don't make them themselves. Because I think if someone makes a clip, it gets saved to your account anyway, so. Put on some music while I'm at it. And hopefully it won't go to, I think I disabled the stream music until I actually get some good music. That's not copyright, copyrighted, I guess, or like at least has like a distribution logo on it, so I can actually use it while just naming them or something. No, let's see. Test, test. Yep, music is off, Pog. Nice. See that good? Black Purple is a nice guy. He doesn't need my rotation apparently. There. After I spec, I have to put my music a bit lower because I can't hear myself think. But yeah, as I said, like, nice dude. Usually people are like, let me just take that rotation even though I don't really need it. But they like, they don't over clear. Yet they're like, yeah, I can just take both rotation for God knows what reason. Well, yeah, I guess today probably, well, grinding here for like an hour or 2, maybe 3-ish. It's 4:30 right now. Node war starts at 8. Well, 7:30 really to group up and shit. I'll take 7, I suppose. So 5, 6, 7, 2 hours. I have like 2.5 hours to do stuff. So probably gonna grind for like an hour or 2. Possibly the third one. Maybe enhance something. And then node war. Probably, I will possibly stream node war, but it's like, I'm in defense usually, so. I don't know. I've always been like a defense person. Don't judge me, but I've been in other guilds like, well, don't judge me again. Team Hentai, which we didn't do node war, but fun community. Then I went to like a mate of mine, Matsumoyo. I think we went after that. Well, he helped a few guilds, but after that we went together to Edgy Squad, I believe. I think it was Edgy Squad. Yeah, and then we did node wars. Like, this was basically my first node war guild, I suppose, that we actually did node war consistently. Because in total I've joined only like 6 guilds, I suppose. But yeah, first Notebook Guild. We used to do tier 1 easy, then went tier 1 easy, tier 1, I guess. Then we went to tier 2. Because in the past, if I'm right, I can't remember, like, it's fake, basically, because it's been, like, a couple years ago. Tier 1 usually, in the past, didn't have any node work cap. So you could use your full gear anyway. I can't be sure, though. Like, I can't really remember if it was, like, uncapped or not. But in the past, at least, every node where they didn't have the merc systems, or, no, it did. It did have the merc system. But in tier 1 and 2, you could use PA pushes, which is basically gives you 999 DP, which is like, oh yeah, I can tank everything. Until you can't. So we did node word there, and then... Well, I mean, we got like a crap ton of PA pushes, like we had Wizards and Witches as well, and they had some, and Valks and stuff like that. I mean, I always played Mystic, so I had my own little PA, I guess, that I could use. Which is handy, I suppose. To just like survive bait or heal while I was doing it. Yeah, so that was my first tier 1 guild, I guess. And then we, in the same guild, as you squad, we went to tier 2s. Did pretty fine, not gonna lie, like, I'd say we were doing pretty fine. Winning quite a lot of node wars as well. There was this dude called Whitewing, which I still think is a really good shot caller. But Papega shit happened, guild basically disbanded or split up, and apparently they're now together again, but meh. Yeah, so after that, my tier 2 days basically were over, because, if I'm right, they introduced basically the big split between tier 2 and 1. I'm not sure if I can remember, but they added caps for like tier 1 easy, medium, and hards. So your AP is capped and your DP as well. Though your AP brackets count, don't count, your DP brackets do count, so you get more tanky. Also, they didn't allow you to get any mercs, I suppose. Or hired people you can add to your guild for only the node war, I suppose. This kind of ruined tier 2 for me, to be honest. Because, I mean, the person, or the guild, I guess, with the most people would win, anyway. Back then, though, like now it's a bit different. If your gear carry enough, you can do anything. Yeah. I did that for a little bit, and then I guess went to tier 1 because I didn't like all the PA pushes, because it became a bit meta in my opinion. Meta just have like a crap ton of bombers and PA pushes, and you just wait for the PA push to go in, and then yeah, you yoink the other guild, I guess. Yeah. Tier 1 after the whole Etchy Squad thing disbanded before the Papega thing happened. Me and Matsu went to Beautiful. Had a pretty good time, I'm not gonna lie, but I mean, in the end, it wasn't our community. Like, the thing is, every guild has like a core group of members who know each other, and you can mingle in with them, and then you become part of the group, and then just talk and shit. We were a bit too close for me, at least. Maybe for Matsu, that's why he left as well. Because they kept just talking about all these things that happened in the past and shit like that. There wasn't really a place for us to like get in and chill, I suppose. After that, was Tab. It was like a guild that was pretty open. There wasn't too much of that shit going on. And that's now like a year and a half ago, I think. I'm quite sure. So in Tab we met other people. We got a little bit of a community ongoing. Did tier 1s. I'd say we were like one of the stronger tier 1 guilds. And it was pretty fun, I guess. Like, we did a lot of POG stuff. Just in general, it was a really good community. Like, we all played, obviously, BDO, or it wouldn't be in the guild. But we played a few other games, like, outside of that. Which was pretty fun. And over time, I mean, became mates and shit, talked more, being Papega together. Like, just an overall fun community / group, I suppose. After that, a few members went to try tier 2s in another guild. Was it tier 2s or were they just doing tier 1 in another guild? But let's just say tier 2s, I guess. And then after that, the guild kind of declined a bit and stuff. Most members that left came back. But, well, tab was a bit overdue in that sense then. Then we went back to another guild after that. Like, everyone basically that was in tab, that still played the game pretty actively. Other than a few that stayed in tier 2, obviously. We went to another guild called Profit. Stayed there for a couple of months. Also pretty fun. Shit happened. I'm gonna get into that. And then a lot of us left. And then we made another guild called Delete. And Delete, as you can see, it's the guild I'm still in. We've been going on now for like what? Actually, I have no idea. How long? Like a little bit more than half a year? I'm not sure actually. Like time flies by, to be honest. I think it's about half a year though. And we've been building guild, inviting new people. Some people go to tier 2 obviously because they want to use gear. I invite more people. Some papega shit happens, some people leave, more people come. But in a sense, the core stayed the core. Ever since, well, sort of tab really. A lot of people joined that core and just stay, just to chill out. We have like a Discord where ex-members and our members are together, like the social chats and stuff. It's pretty good, pretty good. Like, even people who leave stay part of the community, so they just like meme in the chats and stuff. Like even now, there's a few people going to other guilds, like Reverend, which is also a tier 1, yes. And then Remedy, which is a tier 2 guild, another tier 2 guild. Our siege guilds, and we're still like hanging out in the same group, so it's all fine in the end. So as long as we're having fun on it. Yeah. So as of now, I'm not sure why I started talking about this all this shit. I kind of forgot, but as of now, like mediums and hard. ACs, like really rarely, sometimes, just if it's like a crap ton of forts and it sounds like fun and we don't have enough attendance, then we do it. But as far as I know, we only done like tier 1 ACs. How many times have we done tier 1 ACs? Like, I counted on one hand, so I'd say it's lower than 5 times. 8 times we did tier 1 AC, but it's a nice change from time to time. And I mean, lately we've been having this issue about getting zerged, but it's whatever. Like, as long as you have a fun node war, if you're defending for long enough, obviously other people have different opinions, then it's good enough. Man, this mob, man. But yeah, as I said before, I'm usually defense dude. Ever since my first node war guild, I like it. I went to try and main blow up a few times, don't really like that. But nah, overall it's a good thing. Let's see, should keep enough money for node war. I have about 12k trash loot laying around in my horse, so it's not that bad. Man, I should turn that freaking setting off where you like why those guys disappears. Come on, come on. But yeah, like as I said before. Okay, you know what? Let me just go here first. There we go. Okay. Yeah, basically, I tried main ball as I said before. Didn't like it. I've always been Mystic basically. I tried to reroll, but I always go back to the Mystic. Even though PvP on at least lower gear score, it leaves a bit to be desired in terms of damage. But I like the quote-unquote supportive nature of it, like the sock and the hoppy to get away, really to heal and shit, the spiral kick to run away, the, well, DCs as well, and the slows. and the grabs, but in my opinion, at low AP at least, it stays a bit of a support class. For tier 1 at least. Tier 2s? Oh, I mean, other than the ultra, and then in tier 2s it becomes more of a I can do a lot of damage type deal. That's why most mystics you see playing around are quite high gear score in a sense, or they play another class until they're high enough gear score to go to mystic again. Because it's about 290, what is it, 297 or some shit? Well, let's just say 270 for the ease of it, AP. Where a mystic is like all doing damage class, but that's about every class really, but let's see. Well, also yeah, defense. It's quite fun. You build, rebuild, man the FTs when needed. But the thing is, it's just a nice feel, I guess, for like being sort of the backbone of a node war. Like without defense, people can just enter and just join shit. It's important in defense at least to communicate, like fort percentage, if it's something is a store that's important. Calling people for backup. I mean, trying to defend on your own, like, in a sense, defense should be the highest gear people in your guild, so they can only with, let's say, 4 people defend your base while the rest is out. Even if you get, like, zerked or some shit. That's, like, the ideal situation, but as you can see, I'm not that high gear score and stuff. So I'll try to make do with just calling people whenever needed. Because I can at least get that AP that they have out there whilst I defend, and if I do need a lot of help, I can call people back. Yeah, communication is important there. And obviously having fun and not getting salty or just getting killed. Because if you're in defense, just expect to get a shit KDA, but no one gives a shit about KDA. Yeah. So, I mean, on average, I probably die about 20 times and get like, say, 7 kills lately, because I get a bit more AP lately. So, yeah, I mean, it's not all that bad, but yeah, it's not, you don't go to defense for the kills. Note that you also need quite a bit of LT. Until yesterday, I only had, was it 700 LT, and with the value pack, I had like 1k. So yesterday, I splurged a little bit, but got some LT, because the buildings are super heavy to rebuild. If you don't, well, quote-unquote, pay to win for LT, you basically fill your entire storage with buildings to rebuild. Extra, basically, because you're overweight at that point. And you need the amount of buildings, because if you get run over, you have to rebuild multiple times. Your buildings get destroyed, your rebuilds get destroyed. It's the thing, like, you get used to in the end. But it's really hard to find people that actually want to be in defense. Because, I mean, I understand, a lot of people just want to go out and actually do PvP. Kill people, group up people, and do stuff. Daunting. And I wholly understand it. We're working on it right now. I kind of want people that actually want to be in defense, be in defense. So, at the moment, like currently, I'd say I'm about the only person, maybe Grana, I'm not sure, that actually likes being in defense overall. And doesn't really care about big brain, big dick movement, attack, damage, KDA shit. But, trying to find some, I guess. But we'll get to it, we'll get to it. I can't be like the only one, I guess. We'll get to it. Let's see. Where is he? Well, yeah. Well, it's kind of a launch, but if you're interested, just go to our guild page, delete. Then hit up, was it Luke Griffin? That's our recruitment officer. If you wanna hit up defense. Or in general for that matter, but yeah. Pretty sure that if you're in defense, you get a bit lower gear score requirement, so don't mind that as much. I mean, obviously you want to be, I'd say, at least 540. So what is our gear score requirement right now? It's like 580 or something. 540 is probably fine for defense if I like it. Let's ask the dude to DM me if he's done grinding there. Maybe not. Yeah. I used to be able to survive without frenzies, because I had Gobelinus gems in my inventory, or in my armor slot, so it's like 200 HP. Helped a bit. Now I have the special attack evasion, which are way, like, you feel way more tankier in Node War. Because like, it's like back attack, it's float damage, or is it air attack? I don't know. Like, alts, like, you have a 20% chance to negate the damage, basically. Or you have 20% reduced damage, I guess. I don't know anymore. 20% chance to evade the attack, or it's a... I don't know. It's a... Okay, 20%. I'm not sure how that really changed in real life stats. Is it a 20% chance to evade? Is there a lower thing? Maybe it's your evasion plus that thing? Or something weird? Obviously, with your evasion itself, like the evasion stat, you can evade attacks. Is it on top of that? Is it separate from that? Is it like a two-stage stat? Like first it runs through the evasion and then it runs through that thing? Or the opposite way around? This whole streaming do that is quite therapeutic. Okay, so the dude is staying there for the entire day, basically. At least he lets me know. Because some are just either ignoring me or say, like, get the fuck off. But yeah, as I said before, I don't know, streaming is a bit therapeutic, talking about random shit. All grinding. Because usually I'm in voice chat. But sometimes you have days like these where you can be asked or have a headache. Playing the game as well and then not having anything to do. It's kind of boring as well. Because this game is a grind, so... But yeah, like yeah, like it's like that. If I just grind without anything, I mean, I can put music in the background, but obviously songs I've usually heard about a dozen times anyway, so it gets boring anyhow. Like this, pretty nice. Maybe someday I'll get some people in the chat. Because I'm really not sure how this will. I mean, BDO isn't really a popular game to stream anyhow. Because I mean, grinding games in general aren't really popular anyway, unless you're a specific type of person, I guess. It's entertaining to watch. Or those full body cams or whatever. I'm not really into that here, so. Yeah, let's ask. You know, since he's a nice guy, let's ask if he upgraded the node. But yeah, as I said, like, not sure what, like, I mean, some games maybe. Probably be playing some other games like Near the Mod at some point. Mm. Let's see. Let's see. And he's just asking me like, what is about good trash here? Let's say it's about. It's between 6 and 8K. It's quite a large gap, but it depends on what buffs you take. You get, etc., etc. Hmm. Hmm. Like frenzy draw is nice. For the back attack and stuff. This spirit elixir is nice. I personally, I kind of want to use the elixir that does damage. I forgot it is. Perfume of strength, maybe, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, this guy, like, he has the AP. He can 2-skill these mobs, which is, I can't even imagine it. But they don't really have a pull skill, I guess, to pull mobs like Mystic. Oh, fucked up. Or like big AoEs to pull mobs, or the attack speed, or I mean, that movement, but yeah. Apparently he makes about 4.5k an hour. Isn't bad, but if I'm right, you should be able to pull about. Yeah. I guess he just has to get used to it, to be honest. To this area. Because most Musas stay at about Ackman or go to Star's End, I guess. Messages on Discord? Nope. Okay. Well, yeah, if you haven't played this game yet, you might want to give it a try. It's like $10, I believe, to play it, and there's a lot of events usually. It's free, or there's a lot of sales where it's $5. And then you basically have the game, which includes, well, the entire open world, I guess. It's basically all the content. There's no DLCs that give you extra content for like grinding or gear or something like that. This game is basically you pay $10 or $5 or it's free if there's an event. And this entire game is free. Or it's like open basically for you. Only thing is that you can pay money to get like I'm gonna get into it. Some people say it's pay to win, but you can get here for you, right? It's convenience items in my opinion, but everyone has their own opinion, so it's like you see this thing, it's like a value pack. You can read it or pause it if you want. Uh, Basically, it gets you. I want to call it tax evasion, but yeah, you can like a bit of tax, so you get a bit more money when you sell stuff to the marketplace to other players. Um, you cannot trade directly, so you're basically competing against other people's prices. There's one big market system, and you just list your item there, and people can buy it or not buy it, or for a lower price than you, so you miss out, etc., etc. It's a dynamic thing as well. The prices keep changing. Like here. These you don't get base, by the way. You have to buy them or get them from events. So this is my inventory, my warehouse, my marketplace warehouse. If I press sell, I can join something like this, and then there's different price points you can sell stuff at. To have an unlimited, it's like set brackets of prices, so that's good. Let's see. Well, yeah. Other than that, as you can see, it's like an action combat game. So the keys you use to walk around is W, S, and D. You have Q, E, F, and spacebar and shift to perform skills, and your left mouse and right mouse button, obviously. And depending on what button you press, you use a different skill. So in the end, you have to memorize a lot of stuff sometimes. So if you can see here, my class. Oh, hang on, I have to cancel my lecture for a second. This is one of those mini games, I guess. If you kill them all within a minute, I believe, or 2 minutes. Like a semi-boss thing. This is like, oh, lucky you. Oh, ancient. Is this one? No. These ones, the ancient sentinel weapons. Stage 2 start with spawns 2 of the bigger ones. And then stage 3 is basically killing the latent boss itself. I feel bad for the dude, that's another thing. He's nice, but it's militant. No one will get it. This is the last one. It should say it's spawning the second thing. Yep. It'll spawn right here, I believe. Oh. Ah, it took too long, I think. I'll take that, downward. Oh, did it actually fail? Yeah, if I was fully buffed, right? Yeah, if I would kill, it's like if you see the Bolotan, I guess, that mob. It spawns 2 of them with ancient sentient weapon version. It'll spawn a latent, which looks like them, but it's a bit different. A bit more tanky looking, I guess. Ah, now he goes to one, I guess. Well, so I did the whole thing, but it spawned, the latent spawned in his room. Fucking weird, man. So I did the whole thing and he got the reward. Feels sad, man. Oh, I don't mind. I mean, it's 100 and what mil? Like 110? Yeah, 110. I'd say 120, but well. Yeah, I think he came to my room before on accident, or tried to check it out, and he hit a mob. Because if you saw before, there was like a big ball floating in the air. If you kill a mob nearby there, it will spawn the latent there. So I guess I just followed him because he procced it, but meh. It's whatever. What's that doing before? Yeah, the skill. I'll show in a second. Here. Like this, you have the main skills, which is level 0 basically, or 1. till 56. After that, you can do a quest to unlock Awakening. This is the Mystic, I guess, regular weapon, and then you have the Awakening weapons. I have a costume on, so you can't really see it, but yeah, just trust me. So the main skills are like different button combos, they do different things. And a lot of skills can like, this one can flow into this one. Or this one can flow into this one. If you use a different button, then it can flow into this one. And then you can use other skills to accompany that. So it's quite elaborate, let's say. And you can cancel the animations of some skills to use other ones. And Awakening also has different skills and stuff like that. And then Succession, you can either be Awakened or Succession. But yeah, depends what you want to do. Yeah, but I mean, the thing is, a lot of people complain about a game, oh, it's pay to win, or oh, it's too hard, or oh, it's too much PvP, or oh, it's too much whatever. Yeah, there, to my knowledge at least, or at least in the West, there isn't really a game that has the same terms of dynamic combat. Even if there's desync and lag and whatnot that makes people mad, there isn't a game like this that has the dynamic combat plus the open world content like life skilling you can do, or if you don't want to do PvP or grind or AOB or node wars only even, or boat stuff. There's not a game that is as, I'd say, as complete as this, which in a sense can make developers stagnant, as in there's no drive to like let them develop the game as fast as they could. So when Arc 8 Unchained came out, a lot of people switched to that game. And during that time you could see that they were spitting out content, like one after the other events content, to get people back or to stay. Which worked, but in the end it only worked really because that game kind of failed, kind of miserably. The Arc 8 Unchained. So people came back anyways. And for like, if the game was free, and we basically doubled our Steam numbers, like Steam, people that use the Steam client. Because you have the standalone client as well if you don't want to use Steam. I'm not sure how many people joined there, but at least on Steam it doubled in numbers. But yeah, as you see, there's like this amount of servers. In the beginning during the event, it was like everything was crowded, and nowadays, I mean, people are working at this point, or school or whatnot. It's usually crowded at about, let's say, 5 p.m. ish. So, yeah. Yes, the combat in this game is what really brought me, and I haven't basically mained any other game in this, unless it's single player games that I do on the side. But I've been playing this game for like what, about 3 years now. It's really nice. I used to main before this was Warframe, but my PlayStation basically broke. A new one just because I wanted to play one game. I went to PC gaming on my laptop, play this game, and now about a month and a half I got a new PC. Can start streaming regularly now as well. I might do it, I mean just for me, a pastime. Especially since most of the people now are like back at work or like university and shit. My university is closed until next year. So I study at home, and once I'm done with my allocated like plan, I guess I just play this game, stream, because no one is online. Everyone is busy. So I might as well until they come back. Let's see. Tongued earring. Let me check how much money that is. I remember it felt like a scam. It was like 60 mil back then. Ah, 7. I mean, it's not that bad, I guess. I mean, I highly doubt it, but let me check my YouTube in a second if someone is typing there. Highly doubt it. Twitch anyway, so. Oh, shit. See my channel. Oh, I mean, can you even see if people are watching? I mean, I don't even know anymore. So whatever. But as I said, like, you can play this game for free if there's an event, 5 or 10 bucks. You just basically do the quest line, you level up a bit, you grind. And it's fine to stay in the grind if you like PvE more, which is the grinding part. That and like hit levels like that no one does, like 64, 65, etc. Farming, fishing, processing, getting rough stone and stuff like that, making potions. This game is like a great game to don't have a lot of time to AFK stuff. As you can see, these are the life skills. Life skills basically you can do AFK. Other than, well, some you can do semi-AFK, I guess. You can do actually just AFK in general. You do your school stuff and then you're back, basically. And you can make money, you can get better gear, you can do some PvP with the Red Battlefield, which is like a little map you can fight other people in with no gear caps. So you have to be a bit of gear, or you need to be really skilled, I guess. You can do node wars, sieges. There's little nodes on the map everywhere, like dots. And you can fight to claim one of those and you get guild money and then you can get guild payout. It's not much, but it's a nice thing to pass time. Node wars in EU at least are from... hang on. Ooh, I had to sneeze. 8 PM CET until 10 PM CET. Siege are from 8 PM CET until 12 PM CET. Which is only on the Saturday though, the siege. They accept Saturday. So, it depends. There's some casual guilds, some like a node war a day or every day. So, and mandatory, non-mandatory attendance. So, you have to find out what you really want. For example, my guild only has 2 mandatories a week. But most of the people go to every node war because they enjoy the content of node war, I guess. Or just want some PvP, I suppose. There's also Battle Arena, which you can fight people without any consequences to like, oh, I'm dead, I lost XP because of a mob, or stuff like that. So you can just, it's basically a duel, but in an own secluded server type thing. Well, map really. So there's other things like you can get mounts, horses, you can get donkeys, but no one gets the donkeys really, unless it's a meme. But horse, there's different kinds of horses, there's special horses. You can get unicorns, a doom horse, Pegasus. There's a lot of things in this game, like it's quite an open. You're left to your own accord basically to do whatever you want. You can chat, you can do whatever you want, you can roleplay if you want that, you can play music as a shy lately now. Oh, that's a hospital card. Yeah. But I like this game is like it opens you up in the questing thing, but after that you can basically do whatever you want. I think there's a dude that leveled up from level 0 to 56 with only life skilling basically. Because you get a little bit of combat XP when you life skill. Let's see. That was nice. Because what I did, I basically done the quest line fully, because there was an event at the time, I guess. I leveled up a bit. I grinded mostly. 56 or 57 actually. I went to Node War Guild, did only Node Wars every day. Then I did both grinding and Node Wars, which was, I mean, it spends the time, I guess. Then other guilds did Node War alone basically as well. Node War grinding, Node War grinding. Then they brought out the bartering stuff. They did bartering as well, and then Node War. And nowadays I'm doing Node Wars mostly. Some university stuff at home, and then that's basically it. And then the weekends I grind a bit. Because they added a new thing that's called Agris Fever, which you get this. Every day you get a bit. You can do a log in order to get the Agris Fever. And then every day it just resets, or it gets you a bit of points. And you can use your points to grind, and then once you grind you get a bit more trash loot. It helps for those that can't grind 24/7 to, if you can grind, let's say 5 hours worth or in 2 hours basically. Can grind 24/7, have a little bit of an extra hour of grind every day, I guess. Oh, nice. Oh yeah. And there's new content coming soon for Adelita and a new class. I think it's called Assassin or some shit. And that's an assassin class with magic, I suppose, and area with mob, so I can. This area right here is like a 5-ish AP grind spot. Good to miss this weapon. Yeah, you need a bit of DP though, like at least 321 if you don't want to die often. I'd say. I mean, you could go with lower, but 321 is like the safe. Which is what I'm right now, by the way. But yeah, that new Odolita. So it might open up more like a bit of variety, you know. Because around my AP, the only place to go really is Histria, on my class at least, and here. And I don't really like History. I don't like the RNG chance of like, oh yeah, I'm gonna try to find a portal for 3 hours and not get one. So I can basically only grind here. Or go to Mirrormock, which is, well, in a sense, shit money. Even though I would have made more money at Mirrormock than here if I grinded there. Because Mirrormock is like guaranteed money. This is like if you get a drop, it's nice. Around, I'd say 75 mil an hour here. Let's see, actually, I got 4.2k. Yesterday I made like 5 to 6k when I had my perfume on as well, but don't. Also, this game is quite nice. If you grind, you can... Oh, what? Oh, okay. Okay, let's kill this fast. It again, man. I might have to kill him. Okay, come on, don't CC me, man. Oh. I hate getting CC'd by these mobs when in like a time like this. Nice that that other dude gives me a late. Come on, give me the karma. Yeah, basically in this thing, this minigame I guess, you only want to kill the glowing ones. Oh, there he is. One. These two big ones actually. Security is activated, which is the Layton, which is this dude. Once Layton spawns, you basically have plenty of time to kill it. I don't like how the Layton slows me down with this CC. Oh. Man, I hate the CCs. Come on. Holy shit, thank you. No. So well for my karma. What? Oh yeah, my money is in the storage. Also, it's not really useful to get a 3-hour one now, because I'm node soon. There you go. Well, in a sense, this tent is pay to win. You have to pay like 40 bucks to get it, but then instead of going all the way to the villa, you can just use that to get the buff. Because usually you have to go to the villa, which is right there somewhere. And then you have to click a dude, and then you get the buff for 3 hours, and then you have to go all the way back. So you basically lose about 10 minutes or 20 minutes at most of your buff. And then after the 3-hour passes, you have to get it again. It's just a hassle, so I bought a tent. Plus at the tent you can repair your gear. For your gear you have to go to town to repair and stuff. So in a sense this tent is so convenient that basically anyone really needs it. Unless you want to do PvP. But they're on sale, like, quite often, anyhow. I mean, it doesn't justify it, but yeah, they're on sale quite often. So you can get them for a bit cheaper. To like settle down that grinding feeling. I don't want to grind anymore. I only used half my aggros, man. What the hell? No human. Why is my overlay not working then? Why does not my overlay work then, man? Ah, there you go. What the fuck? Yes, I see him. Can you see the overlay in the stream, by the way, or is it just from me? And that's like the message I still had for was when I was still called Chrome Dispenser. Keg W. Man. By the way, Snow, why the fuck do you not get like a single copyright bullshit strike? Was I streamed with music before and they basically yoinked my stream down? I think it's racist. Ah, okay. So it doesn't show the overlay. Cool. I don't want to grind anymore. What do you mean? This is content, mate. This game is PvE. PvP in this game does not exist. PvP content is basically broken classes, iframe, lag, and desync. That's all about it. Other than that, PvP doesn't exist. Imagine. Bro, if there was like a portable flame tower, I would do it. I'm not gonna lie. Or if my elephant could do damage, I would use my elephant. Bro, I'm still salty about the dude in the other room. He stole my Layton. Yes. Because I can't play music, man. Yeah. I'm not as energy consuming as Snow. Okay? I can't walk around with face cam on, say shit. This is a stream for intellectual people. Yeah? They can watch me grind while they study. Wink wink. Yeah, I'll stop streaming in a bit and then go there. I just have a little bit of a headache. So before noteworthy, I want a bit of a rest. Yes. Do you want that code, by the way, Asian, for Twitch? Steam. Look in Weep chat. That code? No? Why do you want to drink water? Yes. Why? My throat isn't dry. Okay, I'm gonna drink water here. There you go. You're very nice. I mean, my feng shui is really good, man. I have my spiritual gate on the east, knowledge gate on the west. They are aligned so they can pass their energy. And I'm not getting good draws because it's the shit rotation. Well, I don't know why. In the shit rotation, I'm a more RNG carried. I mean, I make about 5k trash an hour. It's decent, you know. So I make like 6 or 7. How is it now? 540. So for Node War. Yours at 7 p.m. I mean, not gonna lie, I might do enhanced stream later if I get enough money. I need them narcs, man. I bought something, I forgot what though. Man, the weird thing is, right, I'm streaming to YouTube and Twitch at the same time, yet it's still not as shit as fucking Discord stream. Like, yoinks my FPS by 20. Discord stream is super shit, man. Like, legit. You know what? Let's put on some pogo music. And Jewel, no, don't link me that. Fuck you. Guilty. Disgusting. Verpoei. Freaking distortion, man. I'm gonna continue grinding till I get an Alcor, okay? Alcor is less money than your distortion. Hot. No, you don't. By the way, Hajul, do you have Alcars equipped? I'm thinking of maybe first buying Han Hooms. Alcar first. Viper. I mean, it's like, was it like 2 bill worth of, or 3 bill worth of crystals though? I mean, I'm gonna get them all, but it's like 3 bill worth of crystals, man. Imagine, like, if you die. Yeah. Hmm. How much is BDO of Dojo? Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna get for more Kefras first. 324 DP. And then I'm gonna get the crystals, otherwise I here. What do you mean stacking DP because you're dying then? DP at that? So I'm pretty sure you can even survive Sakraya. Basically 340 DP. Ah, okay. I would never grind there. It's like me. It can be scary indeed. I mean, all you have to do is send a ticket like, yo, server DC and like died. Can I get my crystals back? But if you're like me, you have to wait like 3 weeks for a reply. Nice. And how long has that been? Also 3 weeks? I'm not sure what's going on with the reply thing. Because some people get like, the next day they get a reply. I had to wait 3 weeks twice. Yeah, some people get like a reply the next day and shit like that. Never for me. Mm. Yeah, I mean, that high reply is probably because of all the the new people that joined. Like, oh yeah, how do I delete items? Basically, with questions like that. People aren't even playing anymore, probably. So, Keck. Or probably people are working less because of Corona, maybe. I don't know. Steam launch, basically, yeah. Not launcher launch with Steam. Years, I think. That was here as well, yeah. Would drag it to your or out of your like this thing, drag it to your inventory, and then you would click it in the middle, and then it would delete the item. I had a thing as well. I think that's on Steam as well in the beginning, though. I'm not sure. And then they added the little bin. And then people still complained, and now they added like the 30-day shit. Oh. Imagine though, if you click something like this, and you're moving it around, and then without seeing it, basically, you're like, oh yeah, okay, and you click outside and it's gone. Too late. Imagine. Kek W. Let's see though. Didn't give you the warning message, right? It just instantly yoinked it away. If I remember. Like, it didn't say, are you sure you want to delete this? It's just gone. Oh. Now, was it another game then that I could just yoink it away and nothing happened? Because I remember like doing something like one of these, I click here and it's gone. Instead of having to press OK. Hmm. Sometimes I forget though, but it should be on all the time. Yeah, wait, what? Why is the debuff not showing? Oh, there it is. I forget sometimes. Switch back to PvE add-ons. Shh, it's fine, Joe. I use it all, like most of the time though, at least. Yeah. Thing is though, because of my lower AP, I guess, I need them in Node War, but yeah, same. I'm probably gonna try it after Node War, when I'm gonna grind for like an hour or 3. PV. Because Mystic has some good PV add-ons, like 20 or 30 monster AP. Because to be fair, other than that, anything else in terms of monster or PvE add-on. Attack speed is both PvE and PvP. And the crit as well, I guess. Yeah, well. Yeah, because I mean, you basically only need one PV add-on, and the rest you can use in PvE and PvP. It's attack speed, crit. Because it should feel like an extra frenzied rod. What? What does that mean? Is that March? Speaking fucking Danish again? Filthy. Yeah, I knew it. Yep, I'll check it in a second. Oh, 2 more pulls and I'm done here. Then I'll watch a look at your link, Joel. But I'm not gonna lie, if I make my Zarka Tet for my Shy, I'm probably gonna sell it, grind 1 bill, and then buy a Garmut's Heart. It's probably gonna be my next upgrade, to be honest. Because I don't play Shy. I mean, I haven't touched it in like 2 weeks. Which sounds really weird, but yes. It's either that or grind a bit more and get the Vels. But I think Garmut is a bit more of a tankiness buff, gain, I guess. It's 200 HP, I believe. It's 10% special attack evasion and stamina, I guess. For stamina, I don't really have an issue, but yeah. It's the last spec. Or 2 packs. Hmm. And 10 are a huge difference, so it would be nice to have. Same 6 build though. Otherwise I might have to buy costumes for like 2 bill and click pen. With that 100 stack we're gonna get. Uh, uh, oh yeah, it's still... Check. The dude got told for spotting lost, I think. Where's the Musa that was here before? Feels sad, man. Wait, did I have another slate before I have to... Ah, yeah. Freaking DM. I mean, to be fair, that's a decent amount of enhances, but... Yeah. It's decent. Yeah. I tried to do that as well, but I keep failing. I tried. I mean, to be fair, all I need really is to get that accessories. And then I think I'm 272. Yeah. I don't know if I should go Narcs, to be honest, or Tungrit. Because, I don't know, man. EP on Mystic is really nice at the later brackets and shit. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I'm not sure if I go Narcs or Tungrit. Because I have the Ruins. I want to get Eye of the Ruin on that. Should probably go for that first before I hit Tungrit, but I don't know. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you have a Pendandy though. And then Will. So that's like 5 AP, maybe a bit more. I can be 269 probably if I cap one level and then get all... yes. Yes. I'm probably gonna get one, I guess. But are you gonna switch that crescent out for a Eye of the Ruin? Just a little bit more HP, I guess. Hmm. I mean, your AP and DP are in the group list, yeah. So I guess you can go life skill gear. Accessories are super 8s to hand, so for Manos. It's too much. I'm probably gonna enhance this and sell it. Or fix it and then sell it, because I don't really need it. Just buy like... Hmm. I'm gonna sell the try, I think, because fuck getting into that, really. Maybe I do want that click, I don't know. This thing, the Manos Alchemist clothes. I got it to try like a couple of times and the people keep telling me I click that, keep failing, so I'm probably just gonna sell it and try. Fuck it. Easy one tap. Easy one tap. Oh! Ah! Oh. Hang on. It's worth going to that, man, but 15%, dude. Yeah, you might as well. I mean, I'm too far in anyway. One tap easy. Oh, why am I kidding? It's not going. Young. Oh, YOLO. Oh, YOLO. Next time. Oh! Oh! Yeah! Easy. Bro. Bro. I mean... Easy Garment Heart? Question mark? Damn. I kinda wanna keep it though, just no. Bro. Hmm. Well, I need enough. I need more memfrax to fix it anyway. But so, damn, son. I'm pretty sure I spent like 1.5 bill on it, so I still made like 1.5 bill profit, which is nice. Plus, it doesn't use fill stacks, which is also nice. Hmm. I'm gonna sell these. I'm gonna keep them. Uh. Yes. I'm looking at guild chat. Oh, you could do. Oh, dual smart. Oh, you're gonna go Tet. Go, man. You can do it. To be honest, 15% is quite high, but at the same time it's quite 8. Come on, man. You can do it, Hajul. Oh. Buy more stones, mate. Go. Pop. Wait, what? Why are they so expensive? Hmm. Do you have Manfrex? I just want to sell it now, to be honest. Ah, okay. What class would need an offense? Just want to sell it really quick. Decay and often. Oh, I mean, I guess it's the succession here. No. I saw Shy. What? Okay. Probably gonna sell this Tetradian short sword. It's Kelfian, man. Where's Zarkus are also a bit. Yeah, Zarkus went up a bit as well. Well, YOLO. No one plays Mystic, so. Nope. Ride it, right out. Well, I guess I'm gonna stop the stream. I'm going to Discord. Yoink.